Hey, what's up everyone? Benjamin72227 back again with another LEGO Transformer, this time taking a look at my take on Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes, here we have a transforming LEGO train modeled very closely to my personal Thomas the Tank Engine set. There's a very popular YouTube video that I recommend you check out called Transformers. It's pretty funny. And yes, it is child safe. So as you can see, it's a very small train, sporting mostly blue. Does roll fairly well. Now, there are two little bits that can be added. These little claw things, and I take them off because they make the train look not so good, but I like the addition they make later in robot mode. Okay, so that's tolerable. They do kind of scrape the ground when you have them bent all the way down here, so he doesn't roll quite as well and he makes that awful sound, but you can click them up once and that solves the issue. Oh yeah, this bit sways side to side in case you want the vehicle mode to be somewhat emotive, so like he can look at the other trains as he passes them by. Okay, so I think I've covered this enough. We can move on to robot mode. Now, to move to robot mode, it's kind of a mess, but the final product is pretty good, I think. So that moves out of the way, so you can start shifting all this, and then you can move this chunk back to the other side and pull up this chunk. And now the rear assembly, or undercarriage, I should say. These tracks can rotate just down, and then you rotate this whole assembly on a ball joint in the middle, and it all kind of folds back up right there. And then this chunk I like to bring over to the right side. And there you go. Let me get him standing, and then I'll adjust the camera. So here we have Thomas in his robot mode. Very, very distinct, very characterful silhouette I think we have here, with the smokestack poking off the top about where a head should be, and a head right in the middle of the torso. Still, it has that articulation that we saw in train mode, where you can look from side to side. The legs have a joint at the hip that's sturdy enough, and a joint at the ankle, which I find very important. So you can see now that those two bits I added actually became the entire arms. There is an alternative transformation that I'm not a huge fan of, but it doesn't require these additional arm pieces. You can just use these blocks as arms. So they have some articulation, and it does preserve the purity of a LEGO transformation, but as I keep him pretty much just in display in robot mode, I do like adding these two arms. So there's a huge rear chunk that just became sort of like an additional appendage with a turret on it that can either be on this side, or you can move it to the other side. This panel is, I'll admit, one of the flaws of this creation. It isn't secured the best. I'm now remembering all my frustrations of recording these videos. So as you can see, this is it with the cannon on the other side. You could have it sort of trying to get over his large shoulders. You could do quite a few things with this. Here is a size comparison with the Disco Queen, roller disco, whatever it is, this really, really funky minifigure. And here's a comparison with a mechanical pencil, and here's a comparison with a crayon, and here's a comparison with a, oh yeah, with Cosmo and Wanda. It's a magnet. So, yeah, that's about it. Glad to be back, guys. It's really been too long since I've uploaded a Lego creation. And look forward to more in the near future. Alright, peace out, guys.